Today we're sewing the Jessica tee and dress pattern by Ellie & Mac. In this video, I'll be sewing the t-shirt, but just know that the dress pattern construction is exactly the same. To sew this pattern from start to finish, I'm using my regular sewing machine. For the main seams, I'm using a narrow zigzag stitch with a width of 0.5 and a length of 2.5. To finish all of the raw edges for each seam, I'm using a wider zigzag stitch with a width of 2.5 and a length of 2.5. And I'm using that same zigzag stitch for my hems as well as top stitching the seam allowance around the neckline. But when I applied the neckline to the t-shirt, I used a lightning bolt stitch. This pattern comes together quickly and it's suitable for every sewing level. I hope you join me today in sewing this style that you can wear all year long. Let's get started. Place your front and back bodice pieces right sides together, matching your shoulder seams and the side seams, and pin in place. Sew or serge both side seams and both shoulder seams with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then press the seam toward the back. To prepare for hemming the sleeve at a later step, we're going to press the bottom raw edge of the sleeve to the wrong side by 1 inch, doing this for both sleeves. Then we'll open out those folds for now and place each sleeve right sides together with itself and pin the underarm seams. Sew or serge the underarm seams with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. With the bodice inside out and your sleeve right side out, place the sleeve into its corresponding armhole. There are notches along the sleeve cap that indicate front and back. Also match the underarm seams and pin in place. And match the notch at the top of your sleeve cap with your shoulder seam and pin in place. And then continue pinning your sleeve into the armhole. And repeat for both sleeves. Then we can sew or serge the sleeve into the armhole with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Just as we did to prepare the sleeve hems earlier, we're going to press a crease right down the middle of the neckband, folding it in half lengthwise, wrong sides together, and giving that a press. Then we'll open out that fold for now and fold the neckband in half right sides together, matching the short ends. Then you can sew or serge the short end with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And if you're using your sewing machine, you can choose to press that seam open to reduce bulk. Then we'll fold the neckband along the memory crease, wrong sides together, and 1/4 the neckband in your preferred method. And also 1/4 your neckline. Place the neckband and the neckline right sides together, matching the pins, and pin in place, also aligning those raw edges. Sew or serge the neckband to the neckline with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Your neckband is intentionally smaller than the neckline, so you will be pulling that neckband to fit from pin to pin. Make sure that you're applying stretch only to the neckband and not to the neckline of the t-shirt. I've gone ahead and given that neckband a good press, pressing that seam allowance down toward the body of the garment. At this point, you also have the option of top stitching that seam allowance down all around the neckline, sewing right underneath the seam line that we just created. You can do this with a twin needle, your cover stitch machine, or your preferred stretch stitch all the way around. Now to hem the bottoms of our sleeves, we can fold them once again to the wrong side along those pre-pressed creases and stitch them in place all the way around, close to that inner raw edge, using your preferred stretch stitch and doing this for the bottoms of both sleeves. Now the sleeves are hemmed and we can hem the bottom of the bodice in the same exact way. Pressing that bottom raw edge to the wrong side by 1 inch all the way around, and then sewing that hem in place close to the inner raw edges all the way around. And now your project is complete. Thank you for watching this sew along. I'll see you in the next video.